Welcome back to my channel. This is Father Peter again. So we are now on our way to another location of our photo shoot, and it's so amazing. It was so amazing that in a short notice they responded to join me in this exploration. We have here Marlo from the church, Dennis, our musician, and of course we also have with us Paul Eric, another vlogger, and you can subscribe to his channel and you can see his there, up there.
So finally, we are now here at the Tree of Life. I do not know if you know this Tree of Life. At the back of me, the Tree of Life in Bahrain. It is called Sajarat Al-Hayat, and they said it is around 32 feet high. And also Prosopis canararia tree that has been here for 400 years old. But you know what? We are now in the middle of Arabian desert, and one question that they always ask is that how did Tree of Life, they called, survive? Because we are literally in the middle of Arabian desert, and literally also you would not think that there is a source of water here. But as they said, the roots of this Tree of Life is around 50 meters long down below, that it could reach the source of water. So isn't it amazing that yes, in the middle of the desert, there is one growing tree that survived after 400 years because its roots is reaching out to the source of water below. I remember the gospel from the evangelist John, when Jesus in chapter 4 was also talking of himself as the source of living water. If we are going to read it, a Samaritan woman came to draw water in Jacob's well. And Jesus said to her, "Give me a drink." And the woman answered him back, "How is it that you, a Jew, ask me, a Samaritan and a woman, for a drink?" Because the Jews have no dealings with Samaritans. And Jesus answered, "If you only knew the gift of God and what God is ready to give you, you yourself would have asked me, and I would have given you living water." "Sir," the woman said, "you have no bucket. How are you going to get this living water? Are you greater than our ancestor Jacob's, who gave us this well? He and his sons and his flocks all drank from it. You don't claim to be greater than Jacob, do you?" And Jesus answered, "Whoever drinks of this water will be thirsty again. But when whoever drinks the water that I will give, he will never become thirsty again, because the water will become a spring welling up to eternal life." And so the woman said, "Sir, give me that water, that I may never become thirsty again." And Jesus said, "Go, call your husband." And the woman said, "I have no husband." "Yes, you have no husband, because you have had 5 husbands, and the one you're living now is not your husband. What you said is true." So the woman said, "I see you are a prophet." My dear brothers and sisters, we are like this tree of life. We're also literally in the Middle East, in the middle of the Arabian desert. And during this pandemic, we feel so isolated, we are quarantined, we are so alone, and maybe we are so bored, and we do not know what to do with our life. Maybe we want to give it up. Maybe we could no longer stand it. Are you feeling thirsty? Just like the tree of life. The tree of life extended its roots up to the very source of water. I think we simply need to reach out to the Lord in our life. And with the Lord in our life, He will quench our thirst. We will never become thirsty again. And you will find that He alone could satisfy our hunger, our longing, and all the thirst in our life. So stay in Jesus and always be with the Lord, who alone could give us that living water that would become a spring in us, welling up to eternal life. And we will never become tired of what we are doing. We will always find meaning in our life, and we will always find the good things in life. But there is only one condition. And what is the condition? That we straighten our life, we fix all our issues. Remember the woman? He has 5 husbands, and the one she was living the time was not her husband. We need to fix whatever needs to be fixed. We need to repair whatever needs to be repaired. Because unless our heart is right, nothing will be right. No matter how good our celebration, no matter how good or how many things you feel you have, no matter what is happening to you, with all the luxury, extravagance, if your heart is not right, nothing will be right. So, let us do some examination of conscience once in a while and ask ourselves, is my heart right? And unless it is in God, we will never be happy, and we will never find this life meaningful, and we will always become thirsty. So, for a while, let us go around and walk around, and I will show you yeah, what this tree of life in the middle of the Arabian desert, no, can do to us by giving us these points for reflection. So, God bless us.
Thank you for joining me. So finally, we finished our photo shoot here in the Tree of Life. So if you find this meaningful and a lot of things to learn, please subscribe to my channel below. And share your comments and share it to other people. And please subscribe. So for those who have been here in the Tree of Life, you can give your comments as well. So explore with me and join me till next photo shoot.